Hi, Danny. Oh my god, she's such a troll. Look at her bouncing around, skipping around like a little playful person. Ding 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 ding. Danny's everywhere now. Danny is I'm trying to sing a song of you like dancing. Yeah, basically. Okay, so this is essentially my silence room. So I encourage you to be one with the silence. Dr. Sasha has arrived. This is my afternoon meditation, Dr. Sasha. So, what did your husband say when he heard you were committing infidelities? It's a joke. I don't know if you were serious or not, but I thought it was funny. I think it's funny that somebody would like listen to my shit, send your husband a clip. It's like, is that even real, or are you just like making shit up? But the bigger question is, do I even care, or am I just here to roast you? Danny, it's your roast. Welcome back to your roast, Danny. Sasha got roasted yesterday. Do you always roast yourself? Do you always roast? I don't know. I like to roast quite a bit. I'm a roaster. You might call me the KFC of Clown House. I'm a rotisserie chicken roaster here. You're getting roasted, Dr. Danny. Dr. Sasha, you want to come up and get roasted, Dr. Sasha? Or you want to watch Danny just cook as if she's in a barbecue chicken roaster? What do you think, Dr. Sasha? Did you come to get roasted, or did you want to self roast? Danny, do you want to self roast, or do you want to get roasted?
It's like referencing a Mormon as a Christian. It's like saying the Lord. We understand your low IQ, Keegan, and you got no other argument. We get it.
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People Talking About Nothing, Wasting Time, starring Cynic, David, Simon, Keegan.
Same literary fucking custom stuff.
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People Talking About Nothing, wasting their time all day long, 7 days a week. And David, Keegan, Simon, Cynic, Alex, Nora, and Dr. Diego, the self-taught economist, praxeologist, and part-time paralegal, about to go into prison with his Nora terrorist sympathizing wife. How exciting! Another rules episode of the 6 Rules of Lack Mana. Truly a waste of time. Congratulations, everyone. You're doing it again. You're throwing your opportunity out the window, doing nothing, wasting time. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Low IQ Dumb People Talking About Nothing, Wasting Time. 6 Rules of the Lack Mana with Dr. Diego, the dumb prisoner, and his terrorist wife, Nora, also wasting time. Also Anne, David, Keegan, Simon, Cynic, and some fucking ugly leprechaun who fucks an African dog. Congratulations all, you're doing it again! Wasting time, talking about nothing, wasting time. Low IQ dumb people talking about nothing, wasting time. Congratulations, Dr. Diego. You're doing it again, Dr. Diego. You're doing it again, Nora.
This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours.
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People Talking About Nothing, wasting time, completely wasting their lives, talking about nothing with Dr. Diego and Dr. Nora, David, Keegan, Cynic, Simon, and Dr. Leprechaun. Congratulations. Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People Talking About Nothing and wasting time. Congratulations.
And pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered
como ella lo mueve, sin parar, ganas de comerte, ahora son más fuertes, quiero tenerte y no te voy a negar. Mientras vas bailando. desacata, como ella lo mueve, sin parar, sin parar. Las ganas de comerte, ahora son más fuertes. Quiero tenerte y no te voy a negar. Mientras vas bailando. Idea, thought, spirituality, that which endeavors to rise above the material. If the subject which is inquired about be spiritual, if the divination refers the full.
This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. Whatever you feel is yours, the friend pulls you away from. That one does not heal your wounds or torment you. This battered saucepan. More range. We are friends with one who kills us, who gives us to the ocean waves. We love this death. Only ignorance says, put it off a while, day after tomorrow. Don't avoid the knife. His friend only seems fierce, bringing your soul more range, perching your falcon on a cliff in the wind. Jesus.
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People talking about nothing, wasting time! Starring Cynic, Keegan, Simon, Dr. Diego, Nora, and Rick, Alex, and Dr. Zach. This is the 6 rules of the Lack Mana in the House of Ultra Durace, organized by Dr. Diego and his terrorist bride, Nora Bandura Brincesia. Both are memes living in a fictional world of their own imagination. Congratulations on coming to the sickest room in Clown House. Let's start the roast of the 6 rules of the Lack Mana.
On his cross, Halaj on his. Those absurd killings hold a secret. Cautious cynics know what they're doing every moment and why. Submit to love without thinking. As the sun this morning rose recklessly, extinguishing our star candle minds. Choose a suffering. Yesterday in the assembly I saw my soul inside the jar of the one who pours. More range. We are friends with one who kills us, who gives us to the ocean waves. We love this day. The privileged lovers. The moon has become a dancer at this festival of love. This dance of light. This...
Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become a big con...
Isn't it? I know. Could you bring some water, by the way? Corey's getting cooked. He needs to cool off a little bit. It wasn't pretty. I was thinking of calling the medics, but maybe they just keep talking. Why not? Just keep talking. Why, do you have something you need to say? Is it like, are you just like nervous or something? Do you have something that you need to tell us? Is this how you relieve like your stress or something? No. How about you? Why are you here? I don't know. Just me neither. Why you're still talking? You're here to wonder why Norm talks. I'm just going on. I mean, I don't know if you got the memo, but hey. Poria, it's English. Do you know English, Poria? Have you forgotten it? What does it say about you? I say, hey, Poria, who are you? And you go, from Israel with foreign. Come on, Poria. When did that ever work? You go, Poria, what kind of work do you do? There's on Israel and NBC, CBS, and all of that. But who's Poria? Who's Poria? Don't hold back. Let it out.
Somebody getting paid if we know who he is?
Say again?
Is somebody getting paid if we know who he is?
Out in the open air. Tell me, is there any blessing that someone's not excluded from? What do donkeys have to do with fancy desserts? Every soul needs a different nourishment, but be aware if your food is accidental or habitual, or something that feeds your real nature. It may be, like those who eat clay, that human beings have forgotten what their original food is. They may be feeding diseases. Our true food is the sun. But we receive nourishment from everyone we meet. The body and the personality form a cup. You meet someone, and something is poured in. Planet approaches planet, and both are affected. A man and a woman come together, and there's a new baby. Iron and stone converge, sparks. Rain soaks the ground, and the fruits get juicy. We walk into a ripe orchard, and laughter enters our souls. From that emerges generosity. From being out in the open air, appetites sharpen. Flushed faces come from the sun. That rose red, the most beautiful color on earth. There is majesty in these connections, invisible grandeur. Live in that place of pure being. Don't worry about having 10 days of famousness. Revolve with me around the sun that never sets. The sun I mention these shams. I could not live without his light. As a fish needs water, as a worker appears in his work, as every living being pastures on the meadow of the absolute, Muhammad's horse, Borak, Arabian stallions, even donkeys. Every creature grazes there, whether they know it or not. O Sam, heal the madness of those.
Did you do something terrible, like to travel the world?
Work properly performed should rest one and strengthen one. The great law demands complete surrender. Then it always works. Pure knowledge is a flame of love. Love is the stimulus of pure science. Every sickness has a mental predisposition. Nature grants immunity to those who are honest. That is, those who are true to their higher selves. Faith opens the door to our higher self. Every honest attempt to rely on universal energy is rewarded by growth. The spirit of doubt is the spirit of the devil. Every effort in the right direction should not deplete us, but should strengthen us. It does not help us to realize the beauty of the soul and neglect the dirt of the mind. The life of the body entirely depends on the functioning of the higher self.
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People talking about nothing, wasting time, completely stroking their egos, and they don't read books, they don't go to the gym, and their night guard's been sitting in a fucking warehouse wasting their lives. This is Ultra Derecha, 6 Rules of the Lakmaka.
I bleed America.
Consider what a man Socrates was when he dressed himself in a skin, after Xanthippe had taken his cloak and gone out, and what Socrates said to his friends who were ashamed of him, and drew back from him when they saw him dressed thus. Neither in writing nor in reading wilt thou be able to lay down rules for others before thou shalt have first learned to obey rules thyself. Much more is this so in life. A slave thou art. Free speech is not for thee. And my heart laughed within. In virtue they will curse, speaking harsh words. To look for the fig in winter is a madman's act. Such is he who looks for his child when it is no longer allowed. When a man kisses his child, said Epictetus, he should whisper to himself, tomorrow perchance thou wilt die. But those are words of bad omen. No word is a word of bad omen. By the Lord of the winds and the breezes, the King of the spirits of air, in whose bosom the infinite eases that cradled me there, by the Lord of the fields and the mountains, the King of the spirits of earth, that nurtured my life at his fountains from the hour of my birth. By the wand and the cup I conjure, by the dagger and disc I constrain. I am he that is sworn to endure. Make thy music again. I am the Lord of the star and the seal. I am the Lord of the snake and the sword. Reveal us the riddle. Reveal. Bring us the word of the Lord. As the flame of the sun, as the roar of the sea, as the storm of the air, as the quake of the earth, let it soar for a boon, for a bane, for a snare, for a lure, for a light, for a kiss, for a rod, for a scourge, for a sword. Bring us thy burden. Skepticism is the chastity of the intellect. To deny, to believe, and to doubt well to a man as the race is to a horse. The like of anything is to wisdom. If it be not plainly the thing itself, the more directly it becomes its opposite. Ultimate insights have a tendency to undermine the orthodox approaches by which they have been reached. To give a reason for anything is to breed a doubt of it. Intellectuals cannot tolerate the chance event, the unintelligible. They have a nostalgia for the absolute, for a universally comprehensive scheme. A man cannot ask another a question without at the same time answering it himself. This is physiological. If it were not so, my answer would always satisfy him. One can live in this world on soothsaying, but not on truth-saying. An open mind is all very well in its way, but it ought not to be so open that there is no keeping anything in or out of it. It should be capable of shutting its doors sometimes when it may be found a little dry.
Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become a big content creator one day, but I have no...
People said that he was the son of God, that Julius Caesar's killed because he...
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People roasting themselves and talking about nothing, starring Honey, JCC, Roy Voss, Shanita, Mike, Rediet, Tim B, Hansen, Romero, and Galaxy, and now. Thank you very little. We'll call you, don't call us.
supporters, so if you have the chance, please subscribe. Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become a big content creator one day, but I have no supporters, so if you have the chance, please subscribe.
Welcome back to another episode starring Diego, Nora, David, and Cynic. This is Low IQ Dumb People roasting themselves and wasting their time. Congratulations, everyone. You're doing it again, over and over, week after week. You've learned nothing on this experience. Congratulations and welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People talking about nothing and wasting their time. This is a self-roast, primarily by Dr. Diego and his terrorist Nazi wife.
This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's ever been anything like this in this country, and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. Help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free? Yes, sir. Turn around and tell those people. Tell them, I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. not Gary. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman. Now, listen, y'all praise God with him. Hold on, wait a minute. Somebody believe God with him. Hey! You don't just preach condemnation. I really hate the trip, but I gotta know as they go. If one thing I know, I fall but I grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go home. If one thing I know, I fall.
And ain't no competition, cause I'm bigger, better. I'm a bad mama, tell me what?
I think of you all the time.
This song is called A World on Fire.
No hay amor como el de madre. Esto lo aseguro yo. Sí, sí. It was just not a big. Really? We need a place like the U.S. where most of the technology actually comes from. I would disagree with that here. Most of the technology actually comes from the U.S. because most of the tech.
Bye.